that y'all can't shine like my clique.
This is grown folk music, nigga.
Y'all niggas shit is starting to sound like my shit. Can you get off my dick?
I am not a dreamer, homie, I am a dream. I'm not a team player, see I own the team. I have no choice but to win, homie, I am a winner. I'm a seasoned vet at this shit, I am not a beginner. The Lord even blesses his bad seeds, I am a sinner. Keep the heat around so I'm warm and hard of the winter. I make it smooth like the quiet storm on. You gotta love it, I'm thugging. You say you ain't feeling this, you bugging. I break it down for you effortlessly. F-I-F-T-Y-C-E-N-T. Go ahead, say my name in your verse for the attention it brings, and be famous for getting your ass kicked like Rodney King. It's on.
Y'all niggas know that y'all can't shine like my clique.
Yeah, G,
y'all niggas shit is
while I got you listening,
sound like my shit. Can you get off my dick?
The new G6 is in stores. G-Unit sneakers, G-Unit clothes. Oh man, you gotta love it. G-Unit films, G-Unit video games, G-Unit books, Bank Shot Productions, dope films.
On YouTube, I mean, getting about 30K views in 10 hours is a little more simple than you think. In fact, getting almost 100,000 views in 48 hours is much more simple than you think. If you want to learn how to maximize with your content on YouTube, hit me up, because these things are more simple than you can ever imagine. For example, these conversations with celebrities didn't happen with me for no reason. So DM me right now or message me and let's do this. Let's get it popping. Let's. Yo, what's popping? Welcome to Showface News. You can call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. Make sure you hit that like, you heard? It's the town versus everybody. I repeat, it's the town versus everybody. And without further ado, we got that one and only Su Young. Yes, word to Su Young. Niggas better stop playing, nigga. Niggas better stop playing. It's the town favorite. You already know the vibes. Listen, Jim Jones already made a diss track to Pusha T. Y'all just ain't hear it yet. How do I know this? Well, nigga, it's Showface. I have connections, champ. I have connections. I'm not gonna give no names out, nigga. I ain't gonna give out no names because we don't do that. You're not allowed to just give names out. Not without permission, right? So, I was on Facebook, and I got a friend of mine on Facebook who does a lot of engineering for a lot of major artists, more so a lot of old school artists, so to speak, right? So this friend of mine's actually does a lot of Jim Jones recordings as of in recent years. There's a lot of recordings, a lot of engineering for Jim Jones, for people like Mano and things like that, right? So I was on Facebook, something a social media platform we don't really hear about. You know, I was on the book just scrolling around, you know what I'm saying? And I happened to find some information, man. Check it out. And this is coming from an engineer that works with Jim Jones on a regular basis. It says, I recorded Jim Jones' response. He may only drop a snippet of it. LOL. Interesting. So I'm guessing we could expect some shenanigans this weekend, is what I'm assuming. You know? A lot of people believe that Jim Jones don't stand a chance against Pusha T and all that. I feel different about it, though. And I'm not being town biased. But then again, I am being town biased because it's the town first, nigga. It's the town first. It's the town versus everybody. Of course, I'm going to go with Jim Jones. The funny thing is Pusha T is also born in the Bronx. That's crazy, right? Pusha T is literally born in the Bronx, which is crazy. So is Jim Jones, also born in the Bronx. But I got to go with the nigga who reps New York the most, because Pusha wasn't really growing up as a New Yorker. You dig? So I'm going to have to go with the hometown for real. the most townish person has to get my vote, champ. I ain't gonna lie. I think a lot of people think that Jim Jones still raps like the early Dipset days when he wasn't that great. I think a lot of people got Jimmy confused, man. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that's the status right there. But I think a lot of people got Jimmy confused, man. And if he already recorded this track, chances are it's gonna drop, probably tomorrow, Sunday, who knows? I would assume the weekend, though, right? I think a lot of people sleeping on Jimmy, man. Jimmy done stepped it up in recent years. I don't know if y'all peeped in that. I mean, when Pusha T be dissing folks, he be dissing people who really not going to respond back. Like, you're not going to hear Drake do a response, obviously, right? Because Drake just not a battle rapper now. As far as that Meek Mill situation is concerned, it's Meek Mill. It went the right way. You know what I'm saying? It went the right way. It just is what it is, Michael says Jimmy is a one-hit wonder. That's not true. That's cap. You wasn't around, man. For you to say Jim Jones was a one-hit wonder means you were not around. You wasn't around, champ. You either wasn't around or you wasn't listening to any hip-hop music in a certain time period for you to say that Jim Jones is a one-hit wonder. That's not facts. That's impossible. Especially when the Members of Bird Game project dropped. Like, where was you? Where was you when the Members of Bird Game project came out? That came out in like 2006, 2007. You know what I'm saying? For you to say that means you was not around, there's no way. Because he has more than one hit. He has more than two hits. You couldn't have been around, bro. I'm just saying. The Bird Gang era was lit. Like, what you mean that Jim Jones only had one hit? That doesn't make sense. That makes no sense, bro. Jim Jones got quite a few hits, actually. Where was you during the Bird Gang era? It was a few, man. Tomo says, good luck with your thoughts because Pusha T is a beast. Now, if it was Cameron, then we might have something. No. No. Because right now, Jim Jones rap better than Cameron at this moment. Like, listen, if you didn't hear nothing recent from Jim Jones, I don't think you deserve to have an opinion on this matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you deserve to have an opinion on this matter if you haven't heard any recent Jim Jones music. You dig what I'm saying? If you haven't heard no recent Jim Jones, I think that Pusha T does get a run for his money. Not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah believes that Cameron will get washed by Pusha T. He might. I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you though. The diss to Jim Jones was trash, man. Regardless of how you feel, or how y'all feel. Pusha T's recent record, whatever this is, going towards Jim Jones, is not that good. And if you're trying to make it seem like it's that good, you're lying to yourself. You're literally trapped in you're literally trapped in your mindset. You're not thinking beyond, man. True Life and Max B was better than Jim. True Life and Max B. I don't know one True Life song, bro. Salute to True Life. I don't believe True Life. I don't know no True Life song, bro. On the real, like a legitimate True Life song. I don't even know. Max B, musically, I believe is better than Jim Jones on a musical level. Absolutely, I agree. But like I said, Jim Jones now and Jim Jones back then are two different Jim Joneses. You dig what I'm saying? Jim Jones then versus Jim Jones. That's two different Jim Joneses, man. Pusha T, though, like, again, the diss track at that Louis Vuitton Pharrell Festival, whatever the case may be, wasn't that good. I'm gonna be real. It wasn't hitting for nothing. Just my opinion. It wasn't hitting for nothing. You dig? Mariah Mills tattooed Zion name on her face. She's insane. What? Salute to the #1 Saints fan in the building. Are you for real? Boy, it's always something going on, right? One extreme after the next, literally. One extreme after the next. I didn't even know that. I'm going to tap into that too. Where did you hear about that? Where did you see that at? That's what I want to know. Where you seen that at? Please point me in the direction of where you saw she had a tattoo of Son on her face, man. His name on her face, to be exact. Where'd you hear that? Where you see that? Listen, things is getting way out of here, man. Way out of here. Oh, man. But yeah, y'all. So the Jim Jones diss record is coming, man. Be prepared for it. Jim Jones got the diss record ready. He finished it, etc. It's on Instagram. Salute. I'm gonna check it out on the gram. We're gonna talk about it later too, for sure. I just wanted to inform y'all about these diss records, man. Salute to y'all for giving me that info. I did not know that this was happening. I did not know. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, though. Y'all gotta follow me. Y'all gotta follow me on TikTok, man. We be going nuts on there for sure. Follow me on TikTok, gang. Showface dudes on TikTok too, not just YouTube, shit, but TikTok as well. Yeah. But be prepared for that Jim Jones diss record, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about what's gonna happen. You know, in that diss trap. Like, honestly, because of the biasness, because it's Jim Jones versus Pusha T, I don't feel like, even if Jim Jones was to come crazy at Pusha T, it might not translate well on a mass level because everybody's not a Jim Jones fan. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep thinking of the old Jim Jones, man. It's a new Jim Jones. It's not the same Jim Jones from before. It's a different Jim Jones, man. Y'all thinking the Dipset era when we in a whole different era. You know what I'm saying? So, again, even if the diss track is crazy, it's solid, right? Let's just say it's crazy, right? I don't know if it's going to be crazy, but let's just say Jim Jones' diss record against Pusha T is crazy. Even if it is, it won't translate well if there's a biased mind frame or a biased trend going on with Pusha T. Chances are, no matter how good Jim Jones' diss record is, Pusha T still wins. Just being real about the situation, you know, it's like a Cannabis versus LL type deal. Yeah, Cannabis may have had the better diss track, but the trend was LL, nigga. LL was the nigga. You know what I'm saying? LL had the masses. You know, Cannabis ain't have the masses. In this case, Pusha T got the masses while Jim Jones don't got the masses. You dig? But hey, man, this show is never over. I want you to know that this show never ends. Ever. It's never over. Push a goddamn button. Push a goddamn button. Push a